release this thing now.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn how to cut a baggy jeans trouser. I hope somebody will be excited to learn this today. So this is our fabric. It's a jeans material. It's looking so beautiful, but I'm sure by the time we are done making the dress, it will be so amazing. Please, if you are new to this channel, please like my videos. Make sure you watch my previous videos, like them, comment, share them with your loved ones, with your friends, and then subscribe to my channel. Okay, so we'll be using a scissors, a tape, a chalk, and a French cuff. If possible, another thing may come in, but for now this is what we'll be using. All right, so let's go straight into the measurement. Just turn your fabric to the bad side. Turn it. All right, let the two severed edges be together. Let it be like this. All right, so the measurements we'll be using for these baggy jeans, the length we are going to be using 41. We are going to be using the thigh round of 27. All right, and the waist, we are going to be using the waist of 32. The ankle, we use the ankle of 28. All right, so first of all, take your length measurement. We're going to be cutting and leaving ½ inch up because of waistband. We are leaving ½ inch up. All of our measurements are starting from this ½ inch downward. So our baggy jeans length is 41. So we'll just be adding ½ inch for seam allowance. So you pick your tape, you push it to this side, do the same thing, leave ½ inch out, leave it out, come down to your 41, and then add ½ inch away. Alright, so connect the points together. Connect them together. So this is this. So the next thing we'll be doing now is to mark out our half length. Your half length, you get it by dividing your full length by 2. So 41 divided by 2 will give us 20 and a half. So remember, 1½ inch is out there already. So this is where our 20 and a half is. We are going to add another 1½ inches down. The reason is the upper part from the waist to the knee is longer than from the knee to the ankle. The human body is longer from the upper part. So you add 1½ inch so that it will give you a perfect fitting on the human body. All right. So we are moving from 20 and a half to 22. That will give us 1½ from here. So we'll do the same thing here. Our 22 is right here. All right. So we are connecting these points. We are connecting them. If you have a long straight ruler, you can use. Okay. For me, this is what I'm using for now. All right. So this is our half length. We are now going to shape the trouser at the waist before we start marking our waist measurement. Mark out 1 inch in, and then use your French curve or any curve you have to mark it out. All right. The reason for doing this is to give it shape at the waist. You know how human body is curved at the waist, it's not straight. So we are going to be doing this from here. All right. So for normal trouser, we would have entered in here by 1 inch and at the end part by 1.5. But for this baggy jeans, we are not entering. We are going to cut it from here. We are going to take it straight down. We are taking it straight down from here to this point. Alright, just from here to this point. If you want, you can just enter here by ½ inch, curve it a little, and you bring it out. That's just that for this. Alright, so the waist, I told us that the waist is 32. If you divide 32 by 4, your waist is divided by 4. So if you divide 32 by 4, it will give you 8 inches. So this is your 8 inches. You add 1 inch for zip. Alright, from here come down by 1 inch and connect it from the waist to the point. The reason for this is that the human waist is not straight. The structure of human being is not straight. If you check, the waist is slanted. So that's the reason why you see all of this being done at this point. I hope you understand. This is very simple and very clear. Alright. So now we are going to get our crotch line. So your crotch line is your waist divided by 4. You divide your waist by 4 and then you add 1 inch to it. You get your perfect crotch line. Alright, so the waist is 32 divided by 4 is 8, and then add 1 inch to it. It has given us 9 inches. So from here we can use this point as our thigh line, from where we take our thigh measurement. Alright, just to get this point and connect it so that we know what we are doing. Alright, so this is where our thigh line is. So I told you that our thigh is 27. When you divide the thigh of 27, thigh is divided by 2. So when you divide it by 2, that 27 by 2, it will give you around 13.5. Yes, I'm correct. 13.5. So we mark from here to this point. Alright. So take the measurement from here to here is 10.5. So I'm still using the 10.5 here, and then I'm going to add 1 inch here to connect this to the waist. Connect it to the waist. Connect it to the waist, and then use your French curve to do the needful here. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Can you see this? As simple as this. Alright. Do we understand? Alright, so we'll come to the base. The base, I told you that we are going to use 28 inches. If you divide 28 by 2, it will give you 14 inches. But I think we should reduce this a little. Let's just use 27. Let's just use 27. Alright, so 27 is 13.5. 13.5. So we are going to connect this from here straight down. We are connecting it from here straight down. You can use your ruler. You can use your ruler to get a straight line. Use your ruler to get a straight line, okay? Use your ruler to get a straight line. So this is this. So now it's for us to mark our jeans pocket. You know, the pocket for jeans is different from a plain trouser. So you mark 3 inches down and 3 inches in. You know that by the time you sew the pocket and finish, it will be around 3.5 by 3.5. So there will be enough space for one to be able to put his hand. Alright, so this is this. So we are going to curve this way. So this is how it is going to be. All right. So we are done drafting the front piece. At this point, it's not straight here, but by the time I'm cutting it out, I will make it straight. All right. So let's go ahead and cut out the trouser. I did not follow that curve, but I had to take it out because it's deep. So this is this. So this is for the front piece. This is for the front piece. This is this. So from here, we are cutting out this pocket. All right. So this is this. So for this, if you're using another material to do the front pockets, you will have to place this on the material, all right, and add an inch by this side and cut. So the one you will cut is the part you're going to use to do pocket cover. You just do that to cover the other material you'll be using to be showing at this point. But for this one, I'm going to use the same material, so there's no need doing that. I don't need that for now. All right, so this is the front piece. We are going to cut the back now. All right, if there's any confusion, you can drop in the comment section, and we will tackle it without delay. We will handle it. If there are questions, if there are suggestions, if there are things you need us to know, you can drop for us in the comment section, and I will attend to you as soon as possible. Okay. All right, you see me turning this is because I don't want to waste the material. Okay. All right. All right, but I think I'll see you see this way because the jeans has a pattern. It has a pattern, so we don't need to alter it to look somehow by the time we're done sewing the trouser. It will not look professional. Okay. So for you to maintain your professional skills, you have to do what is needed. You have to do the needful. All right. So pushing this down is deliberate. All right, because we'll need to add the back piece. It's going to be an extension for the back piece. If you look at jeans trousers, you see the joining at the back before the patch pockets. So that's what we are going to do at this part. What we are going to do, please, from now, is for you to mark out 3 inches out here. This is your 3 inches. Mark out 2.5 down. 2.5 here is okay. It's okay. So you just connect the points. Connect the points and then make it straight at this point down to. All right. I hope you are seeing. I hope it's clear for you to see. Hope it's bold enough. All right. So that's that. So from here, make a slant. Don't let it be straight. If you make it straight, it will jack under. It will not be free and perfect for wearing. Okay. So this is this from here. I'll just come in 2 inches. And at the back of this trouser here, I am going to add 2 inches because the trouser has to be raised at the back. And then I'll be using this point I cut out for the pockets. I'll be using it to get the exact place where my waist will be starting for the back. So this is this place. Our waist was 32 divided by 4 is 8, and then we added an inch for zipper allowance. All right, so this one we are going to add 2 inches. Remember, when you are cutting a trouser, you don't add sewing allowance to the front. It's at the back you add everything. So this is where we are going to connect these points. All right, connect these points So these are 2 inches that we marked out here. Just trying to make everything bold enough for you to see. So from here, we are connecting it back to the waist. Connecting it back to the waist. So this is this. Alright. That is what we are going to cut. Alright, so we are done cutting that. So this is your front piece and this is your back piece on the floor. So let's cut out the part at the back piece of jeans where there's a joining before the patch pockets. Alright, so from our normal measurement where we marked, you know, it is by the side that is small and inside is big. So we are going to mark 3.5 inches here and then mark 3 inches this side. So we'll connect the 2 points. Connect them. Connect the 2 points and cut them off. Alright, so we are going to join it here by 1/2 inch. Alright, so we are having this and having this, like making it an inch. So we're going to add the 1 inch at the top so that by the time we are done sewing it, it will be normal to this length. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. We're adding it up. Alright, so use your tip, your scissors rather, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, and then from here you can cut it. So this is this. Alright. Back. This is front. This is front piece. Alright. So we are going to cut our waist measurement now. Our waist, we are drafting our waist now. Draft it short. So we are going to fold it in such a way that will maximize our material and will not waste it. So first of all, I'm going to make all of this straight. I'm going to make this straight before I start my measurements. You see how straight it is? I made it straight here, so I can fold it and then we'll mark our waist measurement. Alright, we said that our waist measurement is 32. So this is 32. But we are going to add 3.5 inches to it. 1, 2, 3.5. The reason for adding that is for the flaps, for the zip flaps. When you are fixing it, there's an extension, so there's need for that. And then the closure by the ends of the waistband. Alright, so we are going to make this 2.5 inches. By the time you fold in, you have around 1.5 or 1 3/4, depending on how wide you want it to be. So 2.5, we're going to cut this at 2.5, cut it out. Alright, please don't forget to share this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. please share it. Let others to learn what you are learning from this channel. All right. So here it is. So this is how you fold this. You fold this. Then by the time you are done, you have something of this nature. Something like this. All right. So that's that for it.